Dakshina, Vama. It's not called, so Vama and other side is called, it's not called Purvottara or something, it's always called Dakshina. So, in another meaning of Dakshina is actually going on the back side. But the Dakshina means always in yoga, it is the right side, because it is talking about path. It is the path. So when two bullocks pull the cart, so when a cart is being pulled by the two bullocks, so left bullock and right bullock, the left bullock is called Idha, parasympathetic, and right bullock is called Pingala. So left bullock name is called Idha, and right bullock name is called Pingala. Idha is the left bullock name. His name is also called Vama. It's called Idha, it's called moon. So right bullock is called Pingala. It's called sun. And it's called Dakshina. The Hatha Yoga is all about. Our yoga, entire yoga is. So this is called right brain. This is called left brain. This is called creative. And this is called logical. I don't say logical, intellectual. This is called wisdom. This is called concentration. For you to be Olympic medal winner, you don't need a wisdom, you need only a concentration. This activity it cannot work. A gymnast jumping in the sky, so our entire body goes into this mode. It's a little activity of the left brain, so entire pranayama is out, left bullock, right bullock. So it is a cart driven by the two bullocks. And what connects them is called yoke, yuj, yoke, rig, yug is called yug. The two meanings you should know. One is called yug. Yug means rig. The word rig comes from, in English, comes from yug. Yug means time, space. Time. Yug means time. What is the time, sir? Yuga means time. What time, sir? Absolute present. Yuga means which connects past and future. What connects the past and future? Have you ever thought about it? The past and future. So this is called past, this is called future. Or this is called, this is a way to understand. Past and this is called present. What connects rig connects past, future. And the rig is a wooden, a beam, a hold. A left bullock, right bullock, joined legs. And a joined leg. It's on their neck. So the left bullock, and this is resting on the left bullock, and this is resting on the right bullock, on the neck of the right bullock. And this, here you have said, what connects? The rig. The rig is here. This is called beam, but this is a rig. And this rig is connected to the cord. The cord. And the cord has a wheel. It has a wheel. And it has a rider sitting here. So bullock. And how he is controlling the bullocks? And he is controlling with reins. What controls left bullock, right bullock? Nadis. In Hatha Yoga, it's called Nadi, nervous system. Now you are driving this cart. So this is called singularity. Your destiny. The cart should be driven towards a goal called Holy Spirit. This is a goal. Why this cart is given? The left brain, right brain, the left bullock, right bullock. Why they are given? Their purpose is to take you to this. To drive your bullock, all your ability is driving the vehicle straight to the singularity. If you drive straight on super highway, you reach singularity quick. How fast you drive, that fast you reach here. So what takes you to the singularity is a left bullock and right bullock. What diverts you from singularity? If any of these increase, if any left bullock is more activated more, or right bullock is activated more. Now say right bullock is activated more, means right bullock speed is exceeding than the left bullock. Tell me what happens? The right bullock is running faster than the left bullock. What happens to the cart? It turns right side. It doesn't turn this side. It turns right side. It takes right turn. Right turn. It takes right turn. It's called anger. It's called anxiety. Emotion. It's called tension. It's called stress. It's called temper. Short temper. It's called aggressive. 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 It's called Rajasic. 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 In Sanskrit, Rajasic. Rajasic. Aggressive. And say now, which one? If the right bullock runs faster than the left bullock. So this bullock went in and this bullock stayed here. So what happens? Vehicle turns like this. If too much turn is there, the imbalance is too high, and so you are going fast. Your speed is very high. Because you want to reach singularity, whatever the goal is, you want to drive your vehicle fast, isn't it? You want to cook faster, you want to work faster, you want to run faster, and you want Instagram things to be finished faster. the session of 2 hours to be finished fast. And so that's why relation is also ending fast. That's a different issue. Everything. So when you drive vehicle, say now suddenly you are driving a vehicle and someone came across. So some obstacle came, some speed, unexpectedly something came across. Or right bullock just went into the front. Suddenly, so right bullock say got some dose of alcohol, or by mistake, you are sitting on the vehicle and you beat in the right bullock, not the left bullock, you beat in the right bullock. You beat in right bullock and the left. What happens, right? The moment you beat the right bullock, you are holding, what do you call, so a stick, or you are holding a sharp, so nail-edged stick, or you are holding, so a rope and with a strand at the edge. So when you beat, so it just because of that burning pain, and it just runs fast. And when it runs fast, so say suddenly you turn, your vehicle turns right. What happens? Your vehicle turns ups and downs, loses balance. What happens? Loses balance. Loses balance. Now I am practicing mantra meditation. I love mantra meditation. I love visualization. I love visualization. I love say mantra meditation. Or I am a drug addict, for example. So drug addiction is a good example. So say I am a drug addict and I have taken a dose. So this is completely now. The left, it is working on the right brain, timeless, spaceless. Oh my God, why I take drug? Because to experience timelessness, to experience which I can't get with ordinary movie, so I take a drug. When I take a drug, that's all. I am in ecstasy. I can't tell how it feels like. How it feels like. So now the left bullock is activated. So vehicle turn, left side. Again what happened? Suddenly you took that. The moment you injected the drug into the mouth, what happened? So vehicle turned suddenly left side. And again you lost balance. That is what happens. That is what happens. So, because you are beating the left bullock, or you are beating all the time right bullock. The moment you beat it, what happens? So either you go into one extreme, you lose the balance, you lose the balance. Yoga is all about just a balance. What is the balance? It connects left brain, right brain. Einstein brain, they found what connects. What is this? Corpus callosum. Corpus callosum. Its name is. Why I am wearing the dress to show you Ida Pingala explaining it here. Left nostril. Breathing is all about this. Left bull, right bull. And so now vehicle, if it goes left side, what happens? If it goes right, left side, I told you drug. If the left bullock by drug exceeds the right bullock, and you are in ecstasy. Mantra addicts, marijuana addicts, heroin addicts, you will find in northern Himalayas, Ongole bull means, the moment you see a true Ongole bull Bullock, which bull you are talking about? It is a Ongol bull. Ongol is a place and where the gene is born. It is a Buddhist place. All these places and all the monks from Japan, Korea, once upon a time they used to come. I know, this is a learning place and these bulls are special variety and used at that time for all the Buddhist practices. For carrying the caravans of the lords and to the monastery, these bulls are used. That's why and the gene of this Ongol breed itself is very famous. It's very, 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 very famous. And that breed is very rare indeed, very, very rare indeed. And if you really look at, you must come or you must go to see that bull. And you no more like horse, I tell you. No more you like the horse once you see, because this bull is the vehicle of Shiva. Why Shiva's vehicle is a bull, and you will understand only when you see that bull. Until then, you will never understand what is a bull. By looking at some sculpture of the bull, you will never understand. By walking in the Wall Street and looking at that bull, that is not a bull. And bullish market, if you really have seen a bull, and you will never get bullish. The word bull means the which drives. You have not seen. And in fact, in the Wall Street, what bull should have been kept? This bull should have been kept. Because you thought that bull itself is so strong. You have not really seen actual bull. Because this bull doesn't have horns. Doesn't have horns. In stock market, horns don't work. Brain works. Ongol bull doesn't have horns. And its strength, you should see its strength. A bullock having horns, bull having horns, is not a good breed. Understand? And I have seen when I went to New York, when I went to the Wall Street, it is having horns. Horns means it's not a good indication. It is like taking away someone's life. Wrong indication. Bull is a carrier of the world, carrier of the legacy. Its aim is not to harm anyone. That's why the Ongol bull doesn't have any horns. And it's a mighty match. You fall in love with that Ongol bull. And that Ongol bull drives this cart. And it can take you to the singularity. Only you go to singularity if your vehicle doesn't go left side or right side. It has to go straight. All the skill is to run left bullock, right bullock, balanced way. And the more speedy you go, more balance is required. The pace of the left brain, pace of the right brain should be absolutely equal. No mismatch at all. No mismatch at all. No mismatch at all. Say for example, you are going very speed. You are going high velocity and this bull little bit slows down, you are out of balance. Understand? Yoga is all about yug, time, present. Present is where past and future is balanced. The future is infinite, past is infinite, and the only merging point is called yug, yoga, rik. All that is, your skill is to drive straight. Means all your skill is to balance your sympathetic and parasympathetic, accelerator and brake. And this is your brake, idha, this is your accelerator. All that you have to do is balancing accelerator and the brake. This is called your clutch. That's called Sushumna. What balances? This. If this vehicle is going, it is going like this. If this is running and it is going like this. Vehicle is turning because this rig is losing the balance. All that you have to do is balance. Balance. Which connects, yoga means which connects to the present moment. Balance in the present moment. Balance of the mind in the present moment. Free from past to free from the future. And only an absolute present. Then, and all the skill is, driving the two bulls at equal pace. Seamless working. So your yoga is all about finest of balance. For you to learn yoga, entire Hadda, Hakaren idhamuchyate Takaren Pingala Prochate. Left nostril, Hatha Yoga, Ha means left nostril, Ta means right nostril, and Hatha Yoga means balancing of these two. This is a shloka chant. And all that yoga you are practicing in the West, when you say asana, pranayama, when you say yoga, you are only practicing a small limb called Hatha Yoga. But that Hatha Yoga, it becomes a Hatha Yoga. Hatha Yoga means balancing of left nostril, right nostril. There is a mind yoga, there is a physical yoga. It's all about finest of the balance. And Krishna is telling Arjuna, left brain, right brain equally should work. And he's telling, what he is telling? Prana panau samau krutva. Hey Arjuna, your breath becomes equal. Your inhalation, your exhalation becomes equal and they flow from both the nostrils. Both the nostrils. Simultaneously. That is the balance. That is the balance. That is a yogi. Yogi breath is always like that. That only indicates whether you are a yogi or not. Vigatech bhayakrada. That indicates your mind is free from the fear, desire, fear, addiction, and fear, hatred, bhayakrada, free from the guilt, vigata, vigatech bhayakrada, sadha muktaye. That yogi mind is free. That yogi mind is absolutely balanced, totally balanced. Sada, all the time balanced. So he is giving pramana how to know about it. So Hatha Yoga is all about this. Pranayama. What is pranayama? From where your breath is coming in, from where your breath is going out. Today why am I wearing? You have seen, no? Little bit I have shown. What is pranayama? It is all the breath. From where breath is coming in, going out? This nostril, this nostril. Which nostril it is coming in? Which nostril is going out? This is not the question which area it is also going, but from which nostril it is going. So, left nostril means right brain is active. Right nostril means left brain is active. Understand? The connection is, both the nostril passages meet here, no? Down the glottis, in the thyroid area, behind in the trachea, and larynx and trachea meet at one point, Mr. Kumar. Then what does it make difference whether I inhale from left and right? Hey, damn, what you are talking. Look at the connection is left nostril, right nostril. Connection is receptors. Have you studied the receptors of the external respiratory system, internal respiratory system? The receptors located here, the receptors located here, the receptors located here, receptors located here, receptors located in the lungs, different. The left receptors when you activate. Receptor means which is receptive. Receptive to anything that is flowing in. There is a chemical, where it is a chemical is coming, you are smelling. How you are smelling? Smell sensor, smell receptors. Smell receptor. How do you know the smell? Your lungs are knowing the smell, or nose is knowing, external respiratory system is knowing the smell, or internal respiratory system is knowing the smell? Tell me. Your internal respiratory system doesn't even know the smell at all. What is the smell? It doesn't know. So what is smelling? Is it your mouth is smelling? Hey Kumar, you are joking. Mouth is meant for taste. Then what is smelling? Your glottis is smelling? No Kumar, that only tastes glottis also. The area where it joins, you only know the taste. There you do not know the smell. Then where do you know the smell? Here Kumar, here. Bahyabhyantar abhyantar nasabhyantar charinau. Your sensitivity of the breath means the smell. Where it is? Inside the nostrils. That's what Krishna is telling Arjuna. Nasabhyantar charinau. This is the time, Arjuna, and to observe much deeper and sensitiveness. And what is, how a smell sensitivity you know, and how this Meghiya is sitting and meditating. What he is meditating? On the smell. And he is not supposed to meditate on the smell. Buddha did not tell him to meditate on the smell. He asked him to meditate on the sound of the breath. He is meditating on the sound of the mango, external object. He is meditating on the sound of smell. On the smell of the mango. Oh my God, this smell, it must be this fruit, this kind of this variety mango. Oh my God, this smell, oh this kind of. That's why it's called yoga is called vasana. Vasana, yoga is to remove the vasana, is to remove the smell. It is not to remove the smell. It is not, COVID virus will anyway remove the smell. It is not what I am talking, because when I explain, removing the smell, no, I don't want to do yoga, Kumar, because it will remove the smell. Sensitivity to the smell. When you do yoga, and your sensitivity to the smell becomes very refined. So I am introducing you to pranayama. I am explaining pranayama is all about balance, Ida, Pingala, inhalation, exhalation. Entire pranayama is to balance, cool down, heat. Cooling down means activating the left. Heat means activating the right. So how to do it? And I have given you enough introduction into the pranayama, because the very first lesson in Hatha Yoga is knowing about the bullock. All your skill is, you have to get into the cart, and whose rider is like Krishnamacharya, who runs it fast, but left and right goes at equal pace, and he can take it to the singularity. All that you have to do is, that's why the one who is riding the chariot is Krishna is riding. Krishna is riding, not Arjuna. If Arjuna doesn't know riding, has Arjuna and rode the chariot, driven the chariot would have gone right side and the left side. That's why, and Krishna is a guru. And the chariot, the train in which you are getting into, who is driving? Guru is driving toward the singularity. That's why get into that train, and which drives to the singularity. That's what I told in continuation to my talk. I am explaining you. So the rider has to be a guru. You get into this boat, you join in this course. It's not that I am advertising you. You catch hold of a right guru. And all that you have to do is get into this cart and these bullocks, and you automatically reach your singularity. And in the process, by the time you come here, you can replace me, and you know how to run each one of those sitting. How have you learned driving a car? Tell me. How have you learned running a chariot? How have you learned running a horse? How have you learned to drive your car or a bike? So first coach is sitting there, then you are sitting there, first watching. Then slowly you sit there and coach is keeping one hand there and driving it. Isn't it? That's how you learned the car. So also, first you have to get into the cart, you have to observe, and then you have to get, then you will slowly learn yourself how to ride. Then the teacher job is over. Once you know how to drive straight to the singularity, the teacher job is over. And someone else is getting into that, and you are driving your own, and all the teacher will help you is how to drive your car, how to drive your vehicle straight, that's all. But for you, that's why he's called a coach. And he is a coach. And he teaches you how to drive your vehicle. But for you to learn vehicle, for you to learn car driving, you have to get into the car where the coach is there. And watching that coach and that coach sitting beside you, then you will know how to drive. The coach will tell whether you are driving it properly or not. Understand the precision of the language that I am using it. So it is a highly spiritual language. If I use those examples, all these anomalies, all these examples I am giving you are the standard pramanas explained thousands of years back in the scriptures. I may be using car or a vehicle or a bullock cart. It's not my story. I told you, all that knowledge is already there. My job is to make you understand. My job is to, and what my gurus taught me to drive, how did I know? Because I learned like you. I got into the coach, and that's how I went on riding, learning. Now I can coach you. So you get into this car, so I will coach you. And goal is, destiny is singularity.